We don't know. That'd be really cool, though. We know that the bank and the stash are the same thing now. And there was an article released on the Borderlands VIP website today, and what we learned is that it's in your bunk. It's in your room on Sanctuary that you get to deck out with different decorations and trophies and schwiggity swag. All your stuff that makes it feel like a home and individualized. And that's also where your vault/stash is at. It's a cool idea, though. I hope they do something like that. I think the only thing they've said on the topic is that they really want to focus in on the game development and not making an app right alongside it. Convenient answer for no. Not one. What the fuck, fingers? It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. This is the internet, damn it. Grammar doesn't fucking matter. This one thinks. This fucking cargo buzzard bird thinks for itself. It's getting the hell out of here, that's for sure. Long range rocket kill, long range rocket kill. Nope. Fucking die. Toronto. We did it. Yeah. Before we leave this area, we should do all the side quests. Make sure we got everything explored too. This one's also repeatable. Doesn't matter. We got it beat, so that's all that should matter now. Alright, kickstart my heart. Just more of that 80s rock stuff. Somebody now either remind me that that is part of that 80s rock stuff, or tell me it's wrong. You totally had to be able to climb that ladder. Look, there's shit up there. Why was that not climbing? I did keep my word. I would never play Wolfenstein after I told Sig it was ass and refused to play that game again. Didn't you go in with a friend? It was like $10 each, Adam. Wow, you were dedicated to that, man. That's you were dedicated to that franchise, that is. So that's a big deal. That's a big deal that you didn't want to play it anymore. The fact that that ladder does not work. It's pretty annoying. Yeah, I love the reboot of Wolfensteins. Did you buy this one? You said you didn't play it. Like, you won't play any Wolfenstein after this one, or you didn't play this last one at all? One life over. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. Never again. Or what halfers? Never again. So now you'll never play a game in that franchise again. What made this one so especially bad? Talking about Youngblood, I believe we are. I believe we are talking about Youngblood.
One of those skags has a scarf. Oh well, just kill them all.
Long range rocket kill is what we need. I don't know what exactly it's gonna. This is seriously a poor man's Norfleet. What it calls long range rocket kills. None of those counted though, so it's gotta be longer than that. That one did. Alright. So about medium distance. It was nothing exciting. Right here, it was fucking terrible. Adam told me that. Those, what is it, layman gaming or whatever they're called now. They said it was absolutely unacceptable. It did a whole Rage 2 design. 3 missions, side quests, you're forced to play 3 main story missions. Did it have really heavy loot box mechanics as well, or? Oh, I still need to get shotgun kills. Yeah, the way they handle microtransactions, they want you to buy those to get far in the game. Well, that's some fucking bullshit. But that's the 2019 bullshit. Yeah, I'll put you in the goals for that one, Adam, because that's so true. That's so true. Bethesda really has been on the downhill slide for a while. 198, your quote 198. Congrats, Adam. Bosses are super bullet spongy in Wolfenstein. Does it have role-playing mechanics again? Because it wasn't like the last couple Wolfensteins. The problem was it did have role-playing mechanics, like a skill tree and shit, but they kind of didn't work, and they were stupid, and the game got really repetitive. Yeah, but they take it to another level. Another level of stupidity, of it feels forced, it doesn't work, or what? Fly, boy. Sequoia. I can give him points here. I can give him points here. Bury me with Shode. Actually, fire enemies. Flesh enemies. We can use this. Try to get some of these long-range rocket kills. Maybe? No, still? Holy shit. Oh, fudge. One life run over. Experimental mechanics that just don't work. They want to make this game the Division for Wolfenstein. You have hub area that looks like Division area. They have weeklies, dailies, just like Destiny. And it's a single player game? It's really weird. Does some element of it work? Are there some people that are hooked on Wolfenstein Youngblood and defend it? Not really, most people trashed it, okay. Now you loved Rage 2, right? But it had like a massive fucking bug in it, and you got hit by that bug, correct? And lost all your progress? Because I know at one time you were 100%ing that game. Still at fucking 9, what the shit? Apparently these have got to be sniper kills.
Dirge, you worked real hard just to get your sheaves pushed in this close to the end. Once I'm in a buzzard, Bahamut himself cannot stop me. I'm gonna show you what a real badass is.
I guess I would also like it to mean something. You know, very similar to the Underdome when you get the skill points. Like the long arenas, you get a certificate of badassitude. Like, what does it mean to be the #1 guy in the arena? Because you know this is not gonna fucking result in a vault opening. And so I want like a skill point, or I want a special passive buff, or I want some really rare, unique item that'll actually help you all the time, like they do in most RPGs. You know, Bunkers and Badasses offers you a lot of different, mainly story, but still offers you a lot of like really useful rewards for doing it. Same thing with the Hammerlock DLC. There's a bunch of unique Jacobs gear in there you can only get in the Jacobs DLC. Scarlet has the fucking Sandhawk and opens up the Leviathan to farm for chests. What does it mean to be the king of the badass crater or badassitude? I just checked. My level 60 Siren has 250 badass tokens to redeem. I'm okay. Is that because you transferred your character over, Wilso? I have 160. You put your time in, man. I know you put your... I know how you are, Wilso. I know if you play a game, you play it right, so... I've no doubt you put your time into Borderlands. You're still holding out on Borderlands 3, is that right? You're gonna see what it's like, and then you'll make your decision later on. Also thought you only played to 50. Apparently that man pushed to 60. I think he was there for the first DLC and stuff. Why does this shotgun not want to reload? Anyway. Yeah, I want to see how the game plays. Okay. Until all the updates broke the game. And isn't that weird? That sounds like Bethesda in 2019 as well, doesn't it? They start with a good game and then they update it and it fucking breaks. Just Bethesda things. Oh, that should have counted for 2. Come on. These guys were fucking all the way up here, dude. Not really worried about spoilers, to be honest. Trust in Tannis. Is why did you stop at 60 not go to 61?
Sorry, Tor, but I'm much better at doing the blow-by-blow commentaries for these fights.
I can use innuendo too. Tonight's fight is between Flyboy and the Vault Hunter. Blowjob!
Alright, so we got open and wide done. Let's go check the shotgun challenges. As long as we get the first one done, I'm not worried about it. Pew pew's fine. As long as it's past 1. That's all that matters. So, like, I'll have to go back and do those too. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So we just need to do we just need to do. Oh, there's multiple ranks to this. Doesn't matter. All we need is the first rank. The rocket launcher and the car challenges. Yeah, man. After the updates, the game ran worse. I ran into more bugs and shit. I had a camp area I farmed on my Xbox. It ran perfect. After 2 to 3 updates, the area chugged like a motherfucker. Have they fixed it now? That's super bizarre. That's super bizarre that even happens. You would not think that that's the way it works. Quest before P, right? Yeah, I think so. Or no, I haven't killed Piston yet, so.
This is where it aids you, TBR. I'm gonna DT my buzzard with his goddamn spine.
This won't take long.
We're ready to start. Fly versus the Vault Hunter. Fight!
Paladin's team are releasing a new game. The most generic team shooter you've ever seen. They're gonna compete with themselves? Are things that bad for Paladins at that point? At this point? That seems crazy. Seems like they were so competitive.
I demand to know where the rep is.
What the fuck is a rep?
Oh, Piston shows up here. Yeah, this fucking thing's gone. Oh. Okay. Dude, I fucking hate that. When you neutral with something.
Vault Hunter,
Oh, hey.
you are now the #2 ranked badass in all of Pandora.
I hear Gears 5 is really good. I thought about trying to bust it out this weekend. Trying to play a bunch of it this weekend. I don't know if we're gonna have time. Everything's running together.
You did great, Vault Hunter. Now get back here and we'll see about finishing Piston.
Fox is rooting for us.
Stay the hell away from me. You understand? I don't want to see you within a country mile of the town.
I'm still gonna go to the top because we need to explore this. Yeah, people are pretty hyped about Gears 5. What runs am I in between days? If you're on Game Pass, I think we get to play it Friday. I don't even know if we're gonna get through Lilith tonight, honestly. As much as I want to push through, I know it's not worth it. So maybe Friday. Maybe Friday. Maybe. I wish they'd have a Res Nova go off when you down a boss. Yeah, that'd be sweet. That's a good idea. Yeah, we get to play a day of release. Well, it releases next week. Is the thing. Releases September 10th. Cheese was in here. Cheese is a big like Gears of War guy, and he was telling me about it. This isn't coming from me. Said we get to play it Friday. And it, you know, comes out September 10th. September 10th. I hope Iceborne is good for people. I don't see much hype about it except for Sum and Zed. Yeah, and a couple of my viewers are stoked as fuck about it. So if you're a Monster Hunter guy, how long has Monster Hunter World been out? I mean, this is like impressively late for a DLC. This better be a fucking huge one. Yeah, you got your Iceborne grind. I don't even know if I'm gonna fucking play it. I love Gears too, so. Of that game, he knows so much about it. It seems like, isn't Monster Hunter been out for like 2, 3? That guy fucking ran away. Come on, you son of a bitch. About a year and a half. Okay. Oh, it's a huge DLC. Whole new biome, shitload of monsters, so many weapons, full new storyline. Okay, so this is like Monster Hunter World 1.5. Then this is gonna be a huge deal. I'm sure tons of people will come back for it. I mean, if you're a Monster Hunter person, those people, that's a way of life. Monster Hunter is a way of life for Monster Hunter players. I just don't know if I'll play Borderlands 3 now because it's not a live service. Yeah. Yeah. I'll put you in the quotes for that one too, Adam. You're like comfort food right now, Adam. You're like comfort food, I'll tell you. Which, let's never speak of this moment ever again. Since like the PS2 era. He's been since the PS2 era. The 10th frig years. It's so close to Borderlands 3. Yeah, it is. But if you got Game Pass, you've already got it. You'll have it this weekend. You can dig into it. How many fucking buzzards do we have to kill for this DLC? Oh, I know it's some bullshit. What is this? The elevator? Oh, damn it. I want to get over there and get that grayed out area explored. Alright, I think if I run this pipe, maybe I can get to this unexplored area. Maybe. And you look at this, I think if I fall down right now, I should have it, right? Yeah.
Oh crap! The Vault Hunter got our message.
Looks like there's, as always, some fucking perfectly straight way that we could have done that whole time. That whole time! What do you know? What do you know? Anonymous Trollface, here we go. Finally, fucking Mr. Birch will get his revenge. I got our revenge, dude, I'll tell you that much. That's how I feel today, is reading a fucking Trollface is destroying my face. Oh my god, die, you monster. This guy has a ton of health. He is fucking buff. He's fucking buff! Jeez. This is beyond science, yeah. Whatever I just said about Adam is certainly beyond science and religion both. All I do is go back into they're doing lives as live service games. They don't call it live service, it's a game with updates. It's not a live service game. Live service games force you to pay early with buggy bullshit. Games where your updates are different. Yeah, I mean, can we just call it a proper AAA release? The way you were used to games, it's like that. It comes out, so it's all there. The whole thing, it's done. Then they just improve it with time, not fucking have to make it into the game they promised over the course of 3 years and make you pay for it. The new Ghost Recon looks alright. They're doing a lot of advertising for it. I mean, I won't be buying it, but it looks alright. In fact, I'm already about to go put my money down on, Ghost, no, Cyberpunk. I can't die, I'm too pretty, please no wild lands. Yeah, we put our time into Wildlands, didn't we? We pushed hard. Generating radar towers. Hey, look, another Sicario over there by the dumpster. Baby makes 3. How would this look on my Class A uniform? It's kind of cool. It's got like a coca leaf on it. It's like a medal for the Air Force or something. Jesus fucking Christ! Shitballs. Shitballs. Tommy! That's another one where we grinded our ass off and did our commentary and did our thing, and still gonna hear. It's like fucking South Park. Tim, if I can't talk anymore, I can't talk. I'm gonna throw the fucking mic down. My audio's breaking. I can't talk. Everyone's refuting Rafi. I'm done. It's over. It's over. But Tim the Tatman's gonna be our new South Park. Simpsons did it! Simpsons did it! Every time I fucking talk. Tim the Tatman did it! Tim the Tatman did it! He did it better, too. He did it fucking better. Division 2 went downhill after they released their unplayable raid on console. Oh yeah? It wasn't beatable? Yeah, I heard a lot of PC people like, yeah, don't nerf it for console. Don't nerf it. It's right where it needs to be. Let us PC people beat it. Console people, fuck them. Division 2 was going downhill even before that, though, Adam, I'd argue. Just when people found that you couldn't do the reroll system right, the darks had been neutered, and that the depth of the role-playing mechanics had been severely neutered, that it rolled down to damage, to health, and that was it. And all you wanted to do was do damage. That was all that mattered. No console team can beat it. Yeah, I mean, it's not a good thing. It's not a good look, especially when you don't have advanced role-playing mechanics that would make it like, hey, you can beat this if you really know how to spec your character out. It's like, okay, I've reached the fucking maximum amount of damage I can possibly put into my character. What do I do now? Get good, scrub. Get a PC. It's largely because of you know how the game controls. It's faster on PC. You can hit more headshots. You can run a sniper build where people on console like myself use like an LMG. You know, spray and parade and hit your shots that way, and it just lacks. I think it's also a matter that it plays a lot better on PC as well. But I think having a really, really fucking hard raid is great. Game like World of Warcraft, it's, you know, really complex. Sure. Let people figure it out. Game like Division, that actually is a really simple RPG at its core once you get down to it. Not unless you're an amazing shooter like Destiny. Destiny's an amazing shooter. It can do a complex raid. World of Warcraft is an amazing role-playing game. You can do a really hard raid. People will figure it out. Division? It's a pretty fucking buggy third-person shooter. It doesn't play near as smooth as Gears of War. Or even Fortnite, for that matter. And it's a really simple RPG. Axis dogs, hey? Apparently better than the Division. Wasn't it like an 8-person thing? Dude, people were so hyped for that. That fucking macro style guy, Marco style, you know, this really big Division YouTuber. Guy shits on that game constantly now. He fucking made all his content around that game, and I've just not seen him be positive once since Division 2 came out. He did a bunch of content. That game released really, you know, to all those reviews and things were popular. And he pushed and probably made lots of good money. His YouTube stuff's usually really good. And now he just plays Destiny. These people are lucky that didn't have to deal with all of Destiny's bullshit that came into it late and just know the game is the good game it is now. That's all they get to see. That's all they have to see. Now we start with Taken King? Yep, exactly. Exactly.
It's time to win. This is it. Piston is the only thing standing between you and a vault full of loot. You know what to do, sugar.
Yeah, but you're gonna have a plot twist here, aren't you? I mean, there's no way this is a vault. If this is a vault, that's stupid as shit. I'm nearly positive there's a plot twist here. But if this is within the canon, which it would be, because it's a main DLC, this is stupid as hell, because vaults are always supposed to have something inside them that's not weapons. Imtesh is the biggest video game flooper in history. He's worse than myself. What is he? Is he going to cover Borderlands 3? I haven't watched his content in a long time. I may have even unsubbed. I can't remember. I mean, that's why, like, True Vanguard, I don't really watch his content because I'm not a Destiny guy anymore, but at least he's stuck with this game. He's stuck behind what he wanted. I think I turned on Imtash. Two things happened. 2 strikes, and that was probably enough. Is the one time he cried. He just bought a new house in Canada. Got his kid coming. He's in college. He's a young guy. He's made it. He's made it. And he made a YouTube video because he just bought his wife a new car. And he was crying, saying that we need to go to his Patreon because he was worried he wasn't going to make it. He wasn't going to make it. It's just better ways to go about it. Don't fucking guilt trip us into it, especially. And I don't know, he grew up different, I guess. You know, with me, a lot of you probably, if you cried, you were weak. It was like the worst fucking possible thing you could do was beg or cry. Like one of the worst things. If it happens, but it has to really mean something. And so it didn't. For me personally. And then the second thing was, Anthem's fucking great. Anthem's fun. And then when the mob started to turn against Anthem, Anthem's bullshit. Anthem sucks. I'm worried about my cable bill. Yeah, that kind of thing. Like, he's really good at games. He puts his time in. I respect that. He's a good gamer. And he knows his stuff. And he's made a living on here, and that's cool. But he wasn't having a very good eye for his position in life. Like, he's young, he's successful, he's done it. He's got a wife, he's got a kid. He's healthy. He's got his life ahead of him. So I don't want to hear you cry about your bills because you overbought. You know, people get that buyer's remorse. You'll see it after Christmas constantly. Here in America, you know, people go and they overspend for Christmas and they're like, oh fuck, I don't actually got the money. That's what he was doing. Well, that doesn't come back on us. That's not our fault. Oh, I don't think I was ever subbed to him, damn. Then go to Destiny because he loves Bungie. Oh yeah, he was really bad about that. He was really bad about that. I think people started to call him on and he started to adapt better. He started to like, just basically, he started doing the boogie thing. Which is that he never really took an opinion anymore on it. The Ravages are pretty good too. He was always kind of okay, and he was always kind of meh with it, and therefore he could never offend anybody, which is also, sadly, you're always going to piss somebody off. You don't kick a dead dog. Hello, who are you gossiping about? We're talking about Imtash. He's a Canadian YouTuber who made a lot of Destiny content, and had viral shit for Division. Made 3K last week on today's stream. It's been pretty slow, you guys. Right. I never listened to his video game opinion. Seriously, it changes every 5 minutes. I used to listen to him, Adam. Especially in Destiny days. I used to agree with most of his criticisms, of course. But then when Destiny started changing, because he loves Destiny, like a lot of those guys. And every time he's in a mode where he loves it, it's the greatest game ever. Every time he was in a mode where he was frustrated with it, it was fucking awful. He just never stuck with it. He never stuck with one, like, opinion. And, you know, I've got a fucking... I made my bed, I gotta lay in it. I talked a lot of shit about Overwatch, I can't play Overwatch. I talked a lot of shit about Destiny, and I said I'm done with it, so therefore I'm done with it.
It will always live on in my heart.
That's a good line. This was a great boss. We just gunzerked him to fucking death. Yo, Scarlet Content is awesome. What up, Scarlet? Thanks for being here. Awesome. He's a paid shill. Long told me so. About Imtashed? I mean, I think he actually... There might be some truth to that sentiment. Wasn't he... Before, you know, YouTube made it that you had to say that it was a paid promotion, one of those people that did do a lot of paid promotions but never opened up on it. This gun was always, like, way overwhelming. Yo, Scarlet is contented. Thank you for taking the red pill. Seeing just how deep the rabbit hole goes. Welcome to reality. Scarlet, thank you very much for that follow. It's much appreciated, and you did it for a good cause. You're helping us get to our charity stream, our 24-hour charity stream. We're going to do that for St. Jude, so I'm sure the kids will appreciate you doing that. Thank you. Not going to post my review of Borderlands 3 after 2 weeks of playing it. This one, as far as I remember, is super underwhelming.
The vault is gonna open.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the Vault Hunter!
The vault's opening.
Oh, here we go. All right. Is this gonna be? This better be a fucking plot. It's not gonna be a plot twist, is it? No, it's just gonna. It just doesn't make sense. That's a vault. That's a fucking Iridian vault. See, I don't like that. These are supposed to be the ancient things that the Iridians imprisoned, not a fucking thing that ejects 10 different guns. It's just that whole part of it doesn't make sense. The way they could tie it in is, I still don't even know. Every vault you open is supposed to open other vaults. But I still think it's pretty dumb that that's considered a vault. Thank you for that Nexus Cat hype something. Much appreciated, buddy. I don't want to do another honeymoon phase review. I want to do a real review. So you think there will be a honeymoon phase? Adam?
How the fuck am I supposed to know that illegal off-world death matches
sugar. I think that's gonna be the start.
Red pill and Pepe. Is that a Pepe? It's gonna be honeymoon phase. Yeah, for sure. For everybody. I am so worried. I'm really hyped. Obviously, we're all hyped. We're all really excited. We've all been patiently awaiting this moment. In the recent trend of games, I don't think it's going to happen. I believe firmly that it will not happen. Okay, but I am worried at the same time that it's going to happen. It's going to fucking... There's going to be some bullshit. Like Iridium, so the only way to get Iridium is going to be buy it. And since you can buy anointed loot with it, it's going to put a lot of pay-to-win questions up. You know, that kind of thing. I hope that's not the case. I'm not saying Iridium is only attainable through microtransactions, but I have to assume you can buy Iridium because the cosmetic items are behind it, and the game does have microtransactions. Scarlet's Katana is awesome. You've opened a portal to the Exodus, but beware, you never know what will come through the gaps. Thank you for that. So the flak seems cray-cray. I'll look at it today. Oh yeah, you got a new build going, Fitman? 99% sure it'll be a masterpiece. I think it's going to be a great game. I want to see how they handle microtransactions. I hope they have a separate shop. I hope you're not able to buy Iridium. If you're able to buy Iridium, that'll be the first controversy. Because you could buy anointed loot through Iridium at Crazy Earl's store. And anointed loot is going to be, ostensibly, from everything I can tell, extremely important to any build. Iridium is not exclusively cosmetics. This, sir, is false. I can prove it to you in multiple ways. I'm gonna be fucking right for once, so I'm gonna make full use of this, okay? I get to be right for once. Yeah, that's right. I've turned into a bitch. This is what this has done to me. You guys want to see a journey here on Twitch? It turned me into a bitch. You also find a strange stowaway. He's barricaded himself behind a giant door. Crazy Earl, the babbling big-headed vendor who only deals in iridium shards. Crazy Earl sells all manner of cosmetics at Borderlands 3. Vault Hunter skins, emotes, echo themes, trinkets, weapons kits, room decorations, purchasably exclusive through Iridium Shards, you discovered during your adventures through Borderlands. He's also doing the kindness of putting veteran rewards vending machine just outside the door, which only takes Iridium, but offers some supremely powerful weapons with anointed traits, offering improved action skills and might only be specific to a Vault Hunter. We can watch this video too if you really want, but where's Ben Omar's? That's from the border. This is the official Borderlands website, so he might only dig into... Yeah, I don't think he digs into the guns here. He only digs into the cosmetics. Possibly Jolts does.
Hey, what is going on? Stones. And with the moonstones, you can grind them up with a weapon and actually give your gun. It says anointed. And what
Iridium.
that is
He's buying guns. Iridium. There you go. I'm right. But you made me work for it. Why this is bitch? Because if I was not a bitch, I would just be like, okay. I'd just be like, you would think that. You would think that would be the case, wouldn't you? But it's not. And then I'd be like, I would just move on. But I've been corrected enough times on here that I've become cynical, and I had to be right one time, because someone's going to tell me there's a bank in this game. Someone's going to tell me, after a month of playtime in this game, someone's going to tell me there's a bank in this game. And I'm just going to think. Alright. I feel like microtransactions is going to be like previous games. You buy the skins directly, not sure if they're going to be money exclusive, so you can buy them through unlock in the game with Iridium. I'm going to hope, Hex One, that you're right. I'm going to hope it's a totally separate currency. Either, you know what would be even better in my opinion, and I would give them many, many gravitas. No separate currency. It's just $1 for a head. It's $2 for a skin, whatever. That's it. Not like Apex or Fortnite. Oh, they're $18 skins. Oh, but I can only buy them in $10 or $20 increments. Oh. Okay, I think they're gonna do that. I trust Gearbox. I think they're gonna do that. I'm sure you'll be able to farm out Iridium. But I'm saying that that could be the first controversy. If what we're saying is not true, Hex One, that'll definitely be the first controversy. That'll start it. And I say it'll be the first controversy because there's a number of YouTubers who do not actively pursue games. They actively pursue drama, and they'll cover it. Like Yang Yeo and Echelon Gaming and those kinds of people, Clean Prince, those kinds of people. Like, they're going to come out and they're going to say, look, Borderlands is fucking up. That's all they've covered. They've only ever covered the 2K attack sup motto and that Randy's got this USB drive and Randy was at the fucking Magic the Gathering or whatever. Medieval times, Randy hit David Eddings, yada yada yada. It's all they've covered. They've only covered the bad. It's all they'll ever cover. And so if that's the case, and they have a big community behind them, and that'll start it. That'll start it. You can aim down sight. Is that right? Thank you, Wilsa. I'll be damn. You know that the meta is Battle Miko? I don't know, is rather no, I was wrong personally. Change of think. Yeah. Being able to buy that with money is really good because money becomes useful and useless in this one. Money becomes useless in this one. Yeah, I mean, don't worry about it, man. I'm not saying you're fucking wrong, god damn it. No, I'm just saying that could be the first controversy. This isn't really about you or anybody in between, but in the modern environment of gaming, depending on how much Gearbox has paid attention to it, they need to understand, and likely they do, or at least 2K understands, that there is an entire system now, there's an entire segment of the digital media, this shit that I do, and we all are a part of, that only exists to trash other things. The Keemstar of video games, you could say. It's like Echelon Gaming. They're gonna sit there and they're gonna say, by the way, Gearbox keeps fucking up, and that's all they're gonna tell people, and if one of their videos goes viral, then, like Anthem. Anthem had a lot of good in it. Anthem has a lot of strengths. It has a lot of weaknesses too, okay? It balances out. It's not a good game. It's not a great game. It's not a bad game either. It's an okay game. But if you listen strictly to Upper Echelon Gaming on Anthem, it's about the worst pile of fucking garbage you ever played in your life. It'll destroy your console. It'll destroy your life, your marriage. It'll put you in debt. It'll make you wish that you were dead. And so there's a whole fucking group of people, and many of his videos went viral. And so that became the fucking Internet Borgs. The Internet Borg said Anthem sucks and shot it down. It never had a chance. Happened with Battleborn too. And so that's why I mean, like, oh, okay. If it is that you can buy Iridium, then that's going to be the first thing they latch onto. There's going to be 8 million good things they can say about the game, but they'll latch on to that. And if their videos go viral, well then, that starts to cause problems. Someone please say you're full of fucking shit. Upper Echelon's right about everything. And by the way, have you equipped a shield mod yet? I think 2K wants to add more microtransactions, but Gearbox knows it's better not to, and we only have to hope it comes to an agreement in favor. I think 2K wants to add more, but Gearbox knows it's not better, and we have to hope it comes to an agreement in favor of Gearbox. I think that's probably right. It'll really and truly all be really down to what 2K tells them they got to do. 2K will want more microtransactions. You're absolutely right. But I also think that Gearbox has a lot of leverage in this argument. I think that Gearbox Publishing is actually being successful against all odds. Gearbox Publishing is doing well. Risk of Rain 2 now has a proper advertising scheme. They published Fortnite, which had to make them money. They published We Happy Few. They're in the indie market a big way. And they're making money outside of that. And I think that they're trying to go independent. And 2K understands that Gearbox has made them some money. They've had a good relationship. And I imagine that Gearbox is able to say, don't do it. Don't make us do it. It won't work out for either of us. That's what I think. Have you heard of Grog Nozzle Chain Lightning? Are you being serious, or? I don't know what upper echelon is. Here, I'll give you an example of upper echelon. Alright, we have to do all the quests. Let me show you just one thumbnail from his time with Anthem, which again went viral, and that's the problem. That's the problem. Here we go. We can look at all these. Anthem, should you buy it? Absolutely not. Almost 1 million views. He usually is around here, 100,000 views. But he became the fucking voice of Anthem, and it hurt this game so badly. So badly. Anthem. Total sales failure. Now banning players. This clickbait bullshit that isn't true. Anthem is completely falling apart. Now, normally he's a here or 100,000 views. He fucking caught fire with Anthem. He was the person who showed up in the search algorithm. And this is where I am saying, this is where my argument lies. Is if you can buy Iridium, people are then going to claim pay to win, and they're going to continue. They're going to say, this is all a big part of the shit show. The 2K attacks up motto, that people were being banned off the forums for assuming flax gender and yada yada yada, and they'll say, therefore the game's bullshit, don't buy it, you're supporting the wrong thing, even if the game does everything right, even if the end game's really strong, the story's really strong, it's got this remarkable amount of loot and diversity of gameplay, doesn't matter. All that will dictate the media trend and the buzz and the whole news cycle and all its bullshit will be that. But you can sometimes have negative things go completely unfucking noticed. Like, there was a shooting in Texas over the last weekend, I think it was. But Dorian was going on too. It just really depends on when it hits, when that story hits. Politicians are masters of that. I'm going into a topic Fitman want to talk about, but Tim the Tatman want to go into, but politicians are masters of that. When do you drop a story? Like the whole, tape in the election in 16 and the bus and grab her by the pussy and all that. That shit was timed. You keep a hold of it. All of them do this. I'm not saying it was special to that election. I'm saying this happens in every fucking environment. It's just about controlling the media. You've got this video. All right, drop it at exactly the right time to do the exact amount of damage that you need to. Keep it in your back pocket. Who's got one? Fitman. Fitman does. Nice. Can we get some Nexus Cat Hype up in the chat for Fitman? Yo, Fitman, you have continued to fight the war, and you've continued to fight the resistance, and you have become Stage 4, more human than a human. Thank you for that muscle cat hype, Wilson. That muscle cat hype. Thanks for that, sir. And hey, Fitman, thank you, dude. I'm grateful. Thank you. It was very nice of you. Almost to 6 months, buddy. Whenever YouTube recommends me a video like my brutally honest opinion about X, I just ignore. And I like that about you, Hex1. I like that about you. Because you should. I mean, they're trying to make money. They're trying to make money. All the sins that we talk about, the mainstream media and fake news and all the sins that we talk about, they at least have a shred of ethics left. There's no ethics on this platform. You can't. You're looking to make money. How do you make money? Clicks. How do I get clicks? Usually bullshit. As much bullshit as you can put out. Either be really useful, which is hard to do. Be useful and be ahead of the curve so that you're the first person useful. Or say something fucking crazy that gets attention. So Anthem is a game that'll kill your console. It'll murder the family dog. It'll make you regret ever buying any AAA games ever. No, it's not. It's a bad role-playing game, but a fun shooter. There. It was me, Austin. It was me all along. Layman praise Borderlands 3 out the ass. You say Submatter was up to a lot of shady shit. Expand upon that, Adam. Have you heard of Hyperion? No, I'm not being serious. We talked about it yesterday. Okay, thank you, Fitman. Thank you. And maybe Walter. I hope Walter wasn't being serious. The whole situation's put me in a weird position. The position has put me in a weird position. I don't want to turn against Submata for the sake of the fact that you and I are Gearbox fans and Borderlands fans. I want to know the whole story. Do we know more now from 2K's side rather than Submata's side? It's unfortunate that people are using this as a way to attack Gearbox, because Gearbox is the devs. Don't attack the devs. 2K is just the publisher. You know, it's the thing we've been talking about. You know, support the devs, not the business practices. Don't attack Gearbox. Come on. Gearbox spent 5 years, they say, 5 years making this game for us. And for themselves, too. Don't attack them. Look at 2K. 2K's, it's a much bigger game. 2K's the one who's made fucking sports games into effectively, you know, home casino simulator. And they've been making an ass load of money off of Aunt Sally and Soccer Timmy. He got a shit ton of subs because he said if you subbed him, he would give you a Borderlands 3 secret. He said sub to me. Ask me any questions about Borderlands 3, I'll answer it. Are you soloing this fool? I'm sure I'll fucking fail. I'll probably need you in just a little bit, Fitman. If you don't mind. So, that's step one then. Did he do something shady to get the flak leak? Did he do something shady to get the flak leak? Because that would be everything. That would mean that it doesn't matter that Submato ended up having a very rough course. It means that 2K was ultimately in their legal right and did what they felt they had to do. Do I think it was extreme? Yeah. But him completely disappearing off the internet and not putting his side of the argument forward, I thought made him look worse. You know? I want to hear his side of it more. Him disappearing looks super questionable. Murder kill, to be honest. He's the one who got rid of all of his accounts. It was not 2K that did that. His lawyer told him to do it, he did it, but his Discord was banned, and his Discord was banned for cracking accounts. Something that he didn't say. He said that he never said he didn't do. And it makes me think that maybe the real story here is that he had to get into some shady shit on Discord in order to get the flak leak before anybody else. It's too bad that that's just a part of the environment that we work in right now, is that you need the news first. Because it's... whatever is new today is already old. The news moves at the speed of tomorrow. And if you weren't ahead, you're already behind, and therefore you're not going to make any money. Looks like you got it. We'll see, Fitman. Thank you, though. I hope. I get my gunzerk back again, maybe. I really don't even have a good build for this. I'm not completely spec'd into boss killing. I've been running this whole haphazard bullshit this whole time. That's unfortunate. What the fuck? Move to the damn grog nozzle. Reload, Harold. Holy shit. Ammo. Fuck, we almost had some B for that. I'm gonna run out of ammo. There we go. Oh god. Oh, I'm gonna need people up. I'm gonna need some fucking people up. Second wind material. Thanks for being willing to help, man. I still really appreciate it. Without you, I could not have been able to do these achievements as fast as we've done them, so thank you. Alright, we still have a lot of quests we gotta do. We're only doing this. Tomorrow we'll have to do Lilith. This won't be the finale. We'll start Lilith fresh, and Friday we'll start Tales, probably. Friday we'll either do Tales, or I'll make the decision to do a really fast run through Gears of War 5. No matter what, the goal remains the same. It's just gonna be tight, and we'll do our best. How do I get out of here? What the shit? Where's the elevator button? It's even better if you can do it yourself, right? Yeah, definitely. Feels better anyways. Feels better. But still, if you hadn't been able to help, I definitely would not have been able to make the progress like I've been able to make, so thank you. Where the shit is the elevator button? Can you not fucking leave once you're down here? That doesn't make any sense. Pretty sure it's supposed to... Oh, wait, here we go. Because you can smash him with the elevator, right? It's like the core strategy is to cheese him with the elevator. Squish. Makes this juicy sound.